Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Hilmy. Today, I'm gonna tell you and I'm gonna deliver to you my presentation about technology. Now, before we start, I want to ask you, when you heard about technology, what the first thing comes on your mind? Laptop, handphone, a television, the radio? Well, all of that was right, but it's only the example of it. Technology actually is a knowledge that learn about skills in creating tools until processing methods to help complete various human jobs in this world. Technology is not always about TV, laptop, handphone, or radio. You know that even cars, motorcycle, heavy equipment to build building, until a microscope to see microbes are also included as technology. And today I'm gonna tell you one kind of technology that most every human in this world have it on their own house, and it's called television. And at this presentation, I'm gonna present about history of television. Do you know who is the first person who invented television? When discussing the history of the development of television, certainly cannot be separated from the invention of radio and the basic theory of the law electromagnetic waves. I'm going to show you people that have influence on the development of television. First is Heinrich Rudolf Hertz. Who is he? Heinrich Rudolf Hertz was the first person that successfully detected electromagnetic waves from radio waves. This discovery became known as the Hertz frequency. Furthermore, there is Joseph Henry and Michael Faraday. Joseph Henry and Michael Faraday developed research on electromagnetic inductance to become a pioneers of the era of electromagnetic communication, including television. And you know that television was invented in 1962 by John Logie Baird. He successfully transmitted image from a television in a laboratory in London. This discovery is what eventually became the forerunner of TV in the future. The world began to acquainted with communication tools, and its development was very rapid. The technology used in modern television differs greatly from television when it was first invented, although it has almost the same basic principles. Curious about the early form of the first television and the development? Well, let's find out. I'm going to show you the timeline of the television history. Well, it began at 1923 and it's not end until now. Let's go to the 1923. At 1923, the first television introduced by John Logie Baird to the public, and it was not the minimalist box that we know today. It consists of many slabs, tubes, and wires milling around. Then, in 1927, Philo Taylor Farnsworth, a scientist from Utah, was development developed the first modern television. His idea of image detector became the basic of the work of the tube TV until the modern TV. In 1939, precisely in 11 May 1939, it became a historic day. Why? Because television transmitter were for the first time was aired and were for the first time was operated in Berlin, Germany. Finally, world begins to get acquainted with communication tools visually to find out event or what happened in other parts of the world. Then 1940s. After World War II end in the 1940s, television began to take over people's attention and replace radio because the ability was better in radio because it can blend image and sound together. Next, 1950s. By the end of the 1950s, most people in the world had started having their own television at home. At that time, most people used black and white television, even though actually color television already exists. In America, color TV has been around since 1954, but there has been no TV broadcast that can air color image. It wasn't until 1966 that TV broadcasts were entirely colorful. In 1967, the popularity of color television began to beat black and white television. Therefore, color TV broadcasts must continue to grow. In the same era, precisely on 1962, TVRI was present as the first television station in our country, Indonesia. Next, 1970s. In the 1970s, television first established itself as a means of entertainment with the introduction of VCR, stand for video cassette recorder technology. This technology makes it possible to record television broadcasts for the first time. Then 1980s. 1980s, cable TV or pay TV broadcast was popular in different parts of the world. RCTI became the first cable television channels to use decoders in Indonesia. They began operating from 1989 until 1991, then eventually become one of the national TV station in Indonesia. Next is 1990s. In early 1990s, television choices was very diverse. Television that adopts CRT, stand for cathode ray tubes technology, display image on their screens are the most widely found television. The technology allows television to be made in larger size by combining projectors and screens into a single box. Later, these projectors project the image to the back of the screen. By the way, you know that in 1996, there were 1 million televisions around the world. It's 1997. Plasma television were first marketed in 1997. The sleek and minimalist shape made this model TV very popular at that time. rear projection LCOS TVs are also available in the market. Although the image quality is very good, but the price of this type of TV is very expensive. LCD TVs also competed in the late of 1990s. Image quality is better than plasma TVs and energy efficient. HDTV were introduced in 1998. Then, in 1999, DVR, stand for Digital Video Recorder, began to be launched for the first time. DVR makes it possible to record live television broadcasts into a hard drive, just like the picture. Then 2000, first DLP HDTV based LED TV were produced in 2006. DLP technology used mirror made of aluminum to reflect light and produce image. This TV is cheaper than plasma TVs or LCD TVs. But plasma TVs are also available in high definition HD quality. Next is 2007. In 2007, Apple launched the Apple TV. This TV can be connected on iTunes, TV programs, movies, YouTube videos, and many more. Then Microsoft Ink provides resistance through the Windows XP Media Center Edition OS that can be used to transmit videos, music, and photos from a computer to a TV. Various technology are the forerunner of smart TVs that have been widely circulated today. Then 2016 until now. You can find the latest technology of TVs today, including 3D technology and sunken screen technology or curved TV, which is increasingly popular lately. Besides being able to produce very clear image, 3D TV and sunken sailing curved TV can display very real image on the TV screen until it feels like it's out of the screen. And now even there's a transparent TV that made very thin glass. How cool technology nowadays. Well, that's how TV evolved. That's how the development of TV, along with the advancement of technology, the development of TV is increasingly rapid to meet the increasingly high consumer demand. Well, that's all for me, and I really appreciate and I really thank you. I want to say thank you for you who have clicked this video and watch until end. I'm Muhammad Hilmy Rahman, and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.